of this book is Mrs. Biddlebox. Mrs. Biddlebox. There she is. And I do not think that things are going very well for her. So let's open it up and get started. There's her house, Mrs. Biddlebox. And her house is covered with some very gray, dark, grumpy looking swirls. And there she is in her bed. But I do not think that she is sleeping very well, do you? It does not look like she is happy at all. Okay. On a naughty little hill in a dreary little funk, Mrs. Biddlebox rolled over on the wrong side of her bunk. Yes, I see some swirly, sad, grumpy swirliness coming in from the window. And she does not look like she's had a good night's sleep. Now the goose, on the other hand, I think he did have a good night's sleep. But she has a dark shadow. The birds gave her a headache. There were creakies in her chair. A breeze blew, dank and dreary, and mussied up her hair. Boy, she has got a scowl on her face. And she's grumpy with those sweet birds who were singing on her mouth. All right. So she slammed the door on morning and sat thinking what to do. Her tea was dark and bitter, her crumpets hard to chew. With her belly full of grumblies and her hands upon her hips, an idea burst inside her and whistled from her lips. Yes, she does not look very happy with her breakfast. We don't know what she's watching on the old television, but I guess that wasn't very pleasant either. So she has an idea whistling from her lips. And the goose, he still looks fine. All right. I will cook this rotten morning. I will turn it into cake. I will fire up my oven. I will set the day to bake. She looks pretty determined. Oh my. Mrs. Biddlebox got busy. She grabbed a pot and broom. She trumped out into the morning to gather up the gloom. Oh, so all that is gloom. That's a good explanation. I don't know about the goose. But he looks like he's going along with her plan. Okay. She snatched a patch of grubby lawn. She scuffled with the dirt. She plucked a filthy shadow from the folds of her old skirt. When the fog gave her the whiffles, she held her broomstick steady, stabbed the dreary lot of it, and twirled it like spaghetti. So the fog is whiffly, and she's twirling it like spaghetti. Oh my. Mrs. Biddlebox reached up and hooked a ray of sun, then yanked it like a ball of yarn until it came undone. So she's grabbed some sunshine. I definitely think that will improve approve all the things that she has in her pot. Even her face looks a little happier while she's grabbing the sunshine. Don't fall off the ladder, Mrs. Biddlebox. Alright, so she's grabbing the sun. Oh my, let's see. What's she doing? She rolled the sky like carpeting. The birdies flew away. Oh my. She's rolling the sky like carpeting. Okay. Now the pot was overflowing with that despicable bad day. Oh my, that's a full pot. I think her plan is coming together. So she whipped and whisked and beat it. She rolled the day out flat. Mrs. Biddlebox laughed gleefully. Her hands went pat, pat, pat. So she's whipping it and rolling it and patting it. When the dough was finally finished, when it rose up, fat and light, she stomped it down into a tin with witchetty delight. So she let it rise, and then she punched it down, and then she jumps on it to get it into a container to cook. And the goose is happy. Oh my. And oh, the day baked merrily, and oh, the spicy heat. Now she looks very happy. I think she feels like she made a good plan. Mrs. Biddlebox could not deny it was turning out quite sweet. Oh, she's very happy with herself and her plan. She poured a cup of lovely tea. She set a pretty plate. She cut a merry slice of cake and ate, and the goose is helping her, and ate. Oh my, she ate up the whole delicious day that had turned from a bad day into a delicious day. And I think she is very happy. Now, with her belly full of crumblies and her nightie cap pulled tight, she threw the door wide open and welcomed in the night. That's a very bright night. And she has her blanket and pillow. Oh, yes. On a naughty little hill in a cozy little heap, Mrs. Biddlebox rolled over, closed her eyes. What a lovely place to go to sleep. Even the stars were happy. So she closed her eyes and went to sleep. Good night, Mrs. Biddlebox. Sleep well. The end.